Hey guys, Jason here. Welcome back to another video where today I'm going to show you how to make your own YouTube avatar out of your Minetest skin. In this video we're going to use GIMP. You can use another program, but I'd recommend you use GIMP if you'd like to be able to follow along. Start off by opening your skin in GIMP. Launch GIMP and click File, Open, browse to the folder in which your skin is stored. Select it and open it. Hold Control and then scroll in to zoom in. Now we'd like to focus on the face. The next step is to set the brush size to 1 pixel. That way we can properly manipulate the image. Select Pencil. Set the brush type to pixel and the size to 1 pixel. Now that that's properly resized, we need to consider another aspect. If your skin is like mine, you'd have a hat that you'd like to have on your avatar. So before we go and separate this out to being only the main skin, being only the front of the face, we want to switch to the rectangle select tool and then select the hat. Press Ctrl C on a PC or Command C on a Mac to copy it, and then zoom in on the face, select the crop tool, and select the face. Click inside the crop section to crop it, so now we've only got the face. Now we can paste the hat, and using the rectangle select tool, move it up to the top of the image. Click anywhere to deselect. Now the next important step is to check to see if your image has any half-transparent pixels. I've got one right here and here. To fix this, switch to the pencil tool, hold Control, and click on the surrounding color to select it. Now you can let go of Control and fix that. Now that that's done, we need to enlarge the image or scale it to 800 by 800 pixels. It can be smaller, but that is the size that YouTube recommends, and it also gives us plenty of room for the shadows that will be creating the 3D effect. Click Image, Scale Image, and set the width to 800. Click on the next box and it will automatically be filled to 800. Make sure that you set the interpolation to none. Press Scale, scroll out using Control and scroll out to zoom out. Now the first step is going to be to put shadows around the eyes. It doesn't really make sense, just to me it kind of makes it look kind of nice. So move to the Select by Color tool, hold Shift, and that will select both colors. Now we can click Filters, Light and Shadow, Drop Shadow. Make sure you set the offset to be 0, and click OK. Now we have a bit of a 3D effect applied to the eyes. Hold Control and click the colors to deselect them. Repeat the same thing with the hair and the hat. Filters. Repeat Drop Shadow, which can also be triggered by Control F. Deselect. Select. Control F or Command F on a Mac. Control and deselect. That completes all of the shadows, but now we have a blank area around the image. You've got two options now. You could create a new layer, make sure it's set to transparency, move it down to the bottom of the layers list, change the fill color to black, and fill it with black. This gives a black outline, but it doesn't always look that good. The second option is to remove the transparent outline. To do this, make sure you have the crop tool selected. Select a box wherever, as long as you make sure that the bottom touches the lowest edge of the picture. Now set the position to 15, press Enter. Drag it so it becomes 800 pixels high. You'll have to be very careful with making sure this is propped right on, so you cannot change it in the manual settings. Let go, then come down to the tool options and set the X size, the width, to 800. Press enter. And now we have the full image selected without the outline. Click in the center of the selection and that will crop it. The final step is to save your image and export it. I'm going to save it as an XCF image, replacing the previous one that I had in this folder, and export it. I personally like to title these profile.png, and it's worthwhile to save them as PNG and only export as JPEG when required, so make sure you scroll down and select PNG, click export. In my case, I already have a file called profile.png. I'm just going to replace it. You don't need to change any of the settings here. If they're different from mine, don't worry about it. Just make sure that they all look good and just press export. You're good to go. Now if you open your file browser and browse to the folder that you saved it in, double click on profile.png, and there it is. So thanks for watching, and remember to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, all that type of stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.